I'm Jennifer Hurvitz, and welcome to Doing Relationships Right. Raw, authentic, and insightful, this podcast is a no bullshit look at relationships during midlife. It's not just talk, it's practical advice you can use, stressing self-improvement and personal growth. This podcast guides you in navigating online dating, building resilience, and finding the right partner for a fulfilling and healthy relationship. Have questions that need answering? No worries, I've got you. And we'll figure it all out together without taking ourselves too seriously here on Doing Relationships Right. Good morning. Good morning. This is Doing Relationships Right. I'm Jennifer Hurvitz, and I'm your host, the hostess with the mostest. And guess what? This is my happy birthday to me episode. I'm going to call it The Things I Wish I Knew Before I Turned 52. Yes, that's right. This weekend, I'm turning 52 years old. Happy New Year, everybody. Rosh Hashanah, Lashana Tova. And, oh my God, I'm born, I think I was born on Rosh Hashanah, and my birthday this year is on Yom Kippur. Yay, isn't that fun? It is fun. We can break fast and do all that good stuff. Whatever. Anywho, I'm going to talk about the things I wish I knew before I turned 52, which is a lot. So I won't keep you too long, but I'm just going to focus on the big things. So if you are under 50, under 40, under 30, just getting married, this is for you. This is for you. Yeah, I have no regrets. I really don't. I don't want to live with regret. I don't have regret. People make mistakes. They move on. They do their thing, whatever. But I do have things that I wish that I did a little bit differently. For example, wearing sunscreen. And that sounds really stupid to a lot of you, but I wish I would have really concentrated on putting sunscreen on my body in my earlier years. Not only because I have skin cancer now, if you can see it on my head, I have to have it removed tomorrow. Anyway, but not because of skin cancer, obviously, yes, but I mean, everyone has to be careful, but also the wrinkles. I'm telling you, my niece Blair, who does not go in the sun, has the most, she's 21, the most unbelievably gorgeous skin. It is never, it doesn't see the daylight, because she wears sunscreen every day. And my sister was really good with her kids' sunscreen. I can't talk today. So yeah, big deal. Put on the sunscreen. I feel like your skin will be so much better in your 50s. Another point that I have to say here is start using Retin-A. That's like isotretinoin. Retin-A, the earliest possible time you could use Retin-A, use it in your 20s, in your teens, in your whatever, and never stop using it. I use it every night. I started too late, but since I've started using it, I've actually not had Botox as frequently. I haven't had it in a really long time, actually. I need to get it done, I think. And my skin is just better. All around better, brighter, and all that good stuff. So sunscreen, Retin-A, those are two things that I wish I knew before I turned 52. Just basically stay out of the sun. No one needs to be in the sun. The sun is, look, you can take vitamin D if you want. Take vitamin D, get outside a little bit, whatever. But I'm not saying be a vampire, but I'm saying watch your skin. Retin-A. Okay, here's my next one. Say no. Learn to say no early in your lifetime. Okay. I am a people pleaser. I've always been a people pleaser. I probably always will be a people pleaser. Lots of reasons for that. I don't need to go into it today. This is not psychology 101, but I wish that I was younger. And when I say younger, I mean 13, 15, 18, in my 20s. I wish that I learned that I was more important than other people. I wish that I put myself first. I wish that I wasn't always trying to please everybody. I wish that it didn't matter to me so much if I pleased everybody. I think a lot of us feel that way. I started that way in my teens. I was always the one who, I don't know, just tried to please everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I learned in my 40s after I got divorced that just doesn't fly. It just doesn't fucking cut it. I've really tried hard to raise my boys where they both can say no. They don't feel like they have to do anything they don't want to do. They don't feel guilty when they don't want to do something. Their boundaries are important. Their calendar is important. Their lives are important. I'm not saying they should be egocentric dicks, but I am saying that it is important when you don't want to do something or you don't want to fill your calendar or you just say no. No, I can't. And no is a full sentence. Okay. Remember that. No is a full sentence. A lot of times people have an issue with that too. They're like, no, but no, you don't need an explanation. Just no. Okay. Also on in the same vein, learning to say you're sorry and meaning it and knowing how to say you're sorry the right way. Not I'm sorry, but this is how I really feel. Or I'm sorry, but I really felt that. No. I'm sorry, period. I owe you an apology, period. This is why I owe you an apology for whatever. If you don't want to go there, don't go there, but at least learn that saying something like, well, you did this, so I did that. Or, I'm really sorry, but it's the way that I felt. And at the moment, I just wanted to yell at, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Checking off the boxes here. Wear sunscreen, stay out of the sun, use Retin-A, learn to say no, move your body more often, Hurvitz. I grew up as a dancer. I was a cheerleader. I never worked out. It wasn't a big thing back in the day when I was young in college. None of my friends worked out. We didn't go to the gym every day. We didn't, we just didn't eat. We just starved ourselves and that was how it went. But no one really got up and went to CrossFit or, actually we did go to aerobics every now and then because my college roommate taught aerobics and that was fun. Back in the day, remember aerobics? But yeah, I stopped moving. I stopped moving my body. I felt like it was easier just to put the fork down and I was really into my weight. I still am. I'm obsessed, have a total eating disorder, but that's okay. I think most of us do. I think if you're thinking about what you're consuming and putting in your body, in your mouth every day of your life, that's disordered eating. Anyone will tell you that. So anywho, I wish that I would have moved more. I didn't really want to move so that I could eat. That's not good either. You shouldn't work out so you can have a donut. Have the donut. For fuck's sake, have the donut. Okay. Eat the pizza. Life is too short. I love food. I'm a foodie. I love to go out and it's part of my entertainment. But I wish that I would have moved for my body's sake, for my bones. I was diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis in 2019. And thank God I did yoga. Thank God that I was a dancer. Thank God that I moved my body enough. I wish I would have moved it more. I got lazy. And a lot of times we get happy with our bodies and we're like, I don't need to work out. I look fine. Well, you know what? You do need to work out. It's good for your heart and it's good for your mind and it's good for everything. And I think I would have been a more calm individual if I had used exercise for the endorphins instead of maybe medicating so soon. There, I said it. I have no problem with medication. I take it. I will never not take it. That's another thing. Moving on. Mental health is so important. If you need something in your life mentally, you need support, you need medication, you feel sad, you feel anxious, please do not shove that down. Do not think that it's embarrassing or, you can't talk about it with someone. You can't get help. You can. Wish I did earlier. I was diagnosed, everyone knows, with ADHD. Really, really, really early in life. And then we just kind of said, fuck it. My parents were like, fuck it. My mom was like, no, you're not going on medication. And I struggled with ADD my entire life. It wasn't until 2 years ago that my new therapist said, Jen, we got to do something for you. And guess what? I'm like a different human. I'm not as impulsive. I'm not as quick to, it's impulsivity, obviously. I'm not as quick to say things. I'm not as quick to go there. I don't spin out. I'm just I think I'm a calmer human because I got the diagnosis I needed and the medication I needed. So that's that. Oh, here's my next one. Floss more. Okay. This is a big one for me. I hate flossing. I floss in the shower. Anybody else floss in the shower? Just being really honest. Hold on. I have to drink my coffee. Sorry for that. So yeah, I really feel like my teeth were my best feature, my smile. And I was I had braces for 14 years. I had the headgear. I got teeth pulled. It was a freaking nightmare in my mouth. And as I got older, I didn't, I stopped flossing. Look, you got to floss. Floss for your heart, floss for your body, floss for your health, floss for your gums, and take care of your choppers. Because my poor babies, both my boys have my mouth. They have the worst teeth problems. Oh my God. They're I feel like I'm reliving my life with them. And And it's not because they don't floss. They floss. It's because it's genetic, but whatever. Floss more. Okay. Here's my next one. Easy on the alcohol. I didn't know. You didn't know. None of us knew that alcohol was so bad for you across the board. I mean, I didn't know until recently, a couple, 5, 6 years ago. I was like, holy shit, I'm reading stuff about alcohol. And it's like, it just is not good for you. So I stopped drinking. I'm not like not drinking. I'm not like sober, like I'm trying not to drink. I just don't drink. I drink maybe, a glass of wine every 3 weeks. I don't know. I just used to really drink. I used to have wine every night. I used to pour a glass and let it just sit there because it was like a thing I had to do. I liked to go out and drink. I partied a shit ton in my 20s. And now I think my body's like catching up with me at 52. Menopause is hitting. And it's like, what the fuck did you do to me? So ladies, for your mind and your body and your soul, stop the alcohol early, or just, have a drink every now and then. Same thing with the pot. I'm not a pot smoker. When people are like, if I needed it, I would definitely use it for medicinal purposes. But again, did way too much shit in college, way too much shit, and just catching up with me. Another thing, love your body. And when I say love your body, women, I say it by just love your body. You need to think of your body. My mom used to say, it's a temple of God. Okay, no, I don't believe that shit. But I do believe that you should make choices that are good ones. Using protection, getting your, HPV shot. I actually got an HPV shot when I got divorced. Just so you know. Yes, I did. Watch who you're sleeping with. Be careful what you're putting into your body. All those things catch up with you. 100% catch up with you. And I'm not saying you can't have fun. I'm not saying who cares about your body count? I could give two shits. Just be careful who you're doing what with. Okay. Be picky and choosy. I was not. I was like, oh, fuck it. This is fun. This is great. I'm 22 and I'm going to date this guy and that guy. No. I wish I was more particular in my earlier age, my earlier days. And those are mistakes that I'm kind of regretting. I don't regret anything, but you know what? Yeah, it was fun, but you know what? It's over. It's over. It catches up with you, guys. It catches up with you. Okay, so let's see. We have use Retin-A. That's my favorite one. Say no. Make sure you say no, you guys. Find out who you are. Find out who you are early. Do the emotional work that you need to do on yourself before you get married, before you have babies. Don't do things because everyone else says you should do them. I'm going to have someone on the podcast tomorrow talking about the fertility rush to get pregnant. That was me. Had to have kids, wanted kids so badly. That was my entire reason for living. I did it too early. I think I was 27, 28 when I got pregnant. You can wait. Your body is capable of waiting. You can freeze your eggs. We'll talk about all that later, tomorrow, and whatever, the next day on my next podcast. But learn to be you. Okay? You don't need to change yourself for anybody. You don't need to pretend that you're someone who you're not. I say this all the time to my clients. If someone doesn't like you, they're not your person. If someone doesn't want to be with you the way you are, so you can show up as your authentic self, they're not your person. Okay. And I'm not saying like, give them all your crazy and see if they can stay. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying learn how to handle your crazy, bitches. Learn how to handle your crazy. Back in the day, I didn't know how to handle my crazy. I didn't know who I was. I wasn't secure enough with myself to say, Jennifer, check your fucking self. Women in your early 20s, 30s, if you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I love it. Nothing better than a spirited woman, but learn how to check yourself before you get into a relationship. That's all I have to say. Do the work. Find out your love language. Maybe meet with a therapist. Talk about any of your like little quirks and fun stuff. Own that shit. Make sure you know your attachment style. God bless. I wish I knew my attachment style. I was so insecure. I was anxiously attached. I had no idea and no clue what to do or how to handle it. Now I do. It's important to know who you are before you get into a relationship or have kids. Okay. And that's that. Oh, I said one more. This is one more for me. Travel. I wish I was coming back my next life as my children because I really made sure that they traveled a lot. Experiences were important to us. They still are important to me. I think that young people should travel and learn the world and geography and different, oh my gosh, everything, just the taste of everything around you. Submerge yourself in life before you get married so that you're not resentful and angry. And that's that. And it's 15 minutes. And look at that. I did my happy birthday episode in 15 minutes. So here's what I'm asking from you, my listeners. On my birthday this year, which is Saturday, I would love it, if you would either follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, give me a review on something, review the podcast, buy my book, do something for me on my birthday if you haven't already. Maybe share the podcast with someone who you think needs to hear it. I've been doing this for a long time and I never asked before. I was never like, oh, can you do that? I mean, I never officially sent out any like emails or plugs for my book saying like, I didn't. I wish I did because maybe it would have been a little bit different. Anywho, so please on my birthday this week, now, tomorrow, Saturday, October 12th, sometime, do something easy peasy, rice and cheesy for me. If you do not mind, I would love it. Just push a like or a follow or a save or a share for me on my birthday. Happy birthday to me. And that's that. And I want to say one more thing. Happy New Year. Israel, hi. Israel, hi. I can't talk today. Let's just have a little peace in the world. And I'm thinking about all my friends and people that I love in Israel. It hasn't been easy the past couple weeks for anybody. The past couple, my God, year. It's awful. Did you bring the hostages home? And I don't know. It's just been a crazy year. A crazy, crazy year. Everybody have a wonderful holiday. Have an easy break fast. And that's it. I love you guys. Do something great today. And happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Jen. Peace, love, and so much truth. Bye, you guys. Hey, thanks for listening to Doing Relationships Right. Don't forget, if you love my content and want to show your support, subscribe, rate, and review it on your favorite podcast platform. And grab my books, Midlife Priceless, A Dating Coach's Guide to Finally Doing Relationships Right, Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda, and One Happy Divorce at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target.com, or my website, jenniferhurvitz.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week. Peace, love, and so much truth.